Coach Cam made this shit.
I'm going to kick this off with Easter. It's right around the corner.
Underrated?
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. I mean, it's pretty neat. You know, like, just being able to let the kids do all their shit. That's really all I have for it. That's the one. He rose on Easter, right?
I believe so. Yes.
I didn't think I needed to clarify, but Jesus.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, it's just Jesus rose on Easter.
Yeah, I think it's the holiday is overrated. I think that, I don't know, we need to do something more fun for Easter.
I just think the whole religion. Well, I still don't really have the connection with the bunny.
The bunny with eggs?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, the bunny's cute as shit, but
I've also seen some scary looking costumes of the bunny.
Really scary looking costumes. But the eggs imply something reptilian is going on with that bunny, which I think's metal as shit.
Yeah, kind of.
I think it's pretty fucking cool. But I don't know, there's just a lot of gaps there.
Yeah.
That I kind of want. I mean, I'm assuming it all goes back to, like, I think every religion that has, like, a mascot, every holiday, I don't want to call Jesus a mascot, but, like, because Santa Claus was based on, like, Saint Nick.
Yeah.
I think the rabbit's based on Saint Peter or something like that. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't really help me at all.
No.
Yeah. So,
but
I don't know.
Yeah, for, like, Christmas, like, we're getting gifts.
Yeah.
And we're giving gifts. For Easter, you just hide a bunch of eggs in the yard and then go find them. Like,
Yeah.
It's kind of lame.
You're around an ungodly amount of peeps.
Yeah.
What do you eat for Easter? Ham?
Yeah, I think so. Peeps is really all I know. Peeps and then, like, chocolate.
I know. We need to do, like, more modern things. Because, I mean, I know some people are just like, fucking, I'm just going to get KFC. But, like, every holiday dinner is kind of the fucking same.
Yeah. We need to update. Like, Easter needs to be, like, a very unique own thing.
I wish... okay, so I'll move it to overrated, because I want Halloween to be start treated as, like, a family thing.
Yeah.
Like, you all sit around the table and eat, like, turkey or KFC or ham or something, but you're in full fucking costume.
Yeah, so it's just like a cosplay.
Yeah, I don't see why you don't. I mean, I don't know. I guess religion-wise, Halloween isn't the most, like, A1 holiday.
Yeah.
But, like, wouldn't that be pretty fucking cool? Like, y'all have a family dinner, fully dressed in costume, everybody, and then after that, y'all go get candy as the dessert? I mean, that sounds like a fucking setup to me. So, yeah, I'll say overrated. Halloween needs to get its fair due.
Yeah, this is about Easter, but yeah.
Yeah. Girls with armpit hair.
I'm not a fan of armpit hair.
Yeah.
Just in general. I shave mine.
Yeah, I don't like it on guys either.
Yeah, like I shave my armpits because I think it's gross. So,
yeah.
Like, I'd like it if I'm assuming, like, the girl I'm with, like, I would like her to do the same, because I just don't, like, that's just something I think is gross, but, like, to each your own, I guess. Like, if you have armpit hair, don't want to shave it, like, I get it, I'm lazy sometimes, like, don't shave it.
Well, I hate it on mine, because, like, I don't mind having armpit hair, but mine does that gross thing where it'll stick out between, like, my chest and my arm, and you just kind of see it, like, spitting out.
Yeah.
And you're like, ugh. Like,
you, like, trim it?
Stay tucked.
Yeah.
I do, but then it gets it, like, but if you just trim it and you don't shave it all the way down, it immediately gets to that, like, scratchy point to where, like, it'll rub the inside of your fucking arm raw.
Oh, that's...
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. But, like, when it comes to girls with armpit hair, I feel like you have to walk a very fine line. Because I just hate it when a girl doesn't shave her arms, because they have to show it off.
Yeah.
It's never just like, oh yeah, I don't shave my armpit hair. But it's kind of a tricky situation, because if you don't purposely show it off, then that looks like you're just, like, kind of gross and lazy. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, they're not doing that to, like, make a statement. They're just fucking lazy.
Yeah.
You know? So, kind of a fine line.
Yeah.
I don't fucking like it.
I don't like it, so I'm gonna go overrated.
Yeah, don't let me be the ambassador of what you do with your armpit hair. I really don't fucking care.
Yeah.
I just think you're gross if you do it.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that made me start shaving my armpit hair. I was like, I think it's fucking gross. And someone was like, I think someone brought up like girls not doing it, and I was like, well, I think it's gross. And they were like, why do you have armpit hair? And I was like, good point. And I was like, I just won't.
I think that's so weird. Whenever you're like, hey, something that I'm interested in fucking, I don't like when they do this, and like, well, why don't you do it? It's like, I'm not trying to fuck me. You know, like that's a weird double standard to hold yourself up to. Like I like when girls bleach your assholes. Why don't you bleach your assholes? How do you think I'm doing this? Overrated.
Yeah, overrated.
Okay.
Award shows.
Shows.
So
like Grammys, Oscars.
Yes.
Overrated. And it's not the whole premise of like giving awards. Because like, I mean, I think sports do it beautifully. Like, I mean, you know, come playoff time, the player gets their own little moment before a game or something like that. It's kind of a nice ceremony, but
at the same time, like, I don't think I've ever watched. Like, I've watched clips of it, but I don't think I've ever tuned in to like the Hall of Fame for like NBA or like the award show.
Live, I don't.
Yeah,
but I do watch it later. It's not like something that I'm like, I have to see this when it happens, but like, the only one that I was super eager to watch is the Hall of Fame inductions, the one most recently after Kobe passed. So I think that was like whenever Chris Bosh and shit got inducted, and that's whenever each of them pretty much went up there and like told their stories about them. That was the only one I was kind of in a rush to. Seeing Ben Wallace be in the Hall of Fame was really fucking cool, but when it comes to like award shows in of itself, I just think that's like kind of pretentious. Yeah, it's just an ego stroke for everybody. You know, it's just an excuse to get a bunch of pretty looking people dressed up pretty to stand in front of other pretty people and just be fucking boring.
Yeah, I don't, because they try to like, you see that like they're moving in the direction of like, you need to spice it up. You need to have like a comedian up there and make fun of the guest. It's kind of been the thing that's been going on for the past couple of years. Not even to bring up the Will thing, but like, it just seems like it's not enough. Like, it just seems like until
like, you will.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but like once Will got up there, like that was like an exploding moment because like nothing fucking happens. No. It's just handing out awards. Like, it was just something that actually happened at an award show that people actually cared about now.
Well, that in of itself is also a fine line, because if they start doing stuff to make it like better, but then it turns out it's like
staged,
well, like written by SNL, and you're just like, okay, just skip all that shit, just get through the fucking awards and let's get the fuck out. Like, you definitely need to give people their roses and shit. Like, I mean, it's I mean, they definitely need to be like publicly recognized for what they fucking do, but like, it's just so boring. I mean,
shorten it, make it. I don't know how long they are, but it seems like they are fucking long because there's like 500 awards. It seems like they hand out. Yeah. Shorten it. Maybe give out like half of them on like the pre-show or something, and then give out all your big awards on the main show. Maybe like 30 minutes to an hour at the most, which it might be that anyway.
I say do that shit like American Idol. You just fucking text in your votes.
Yeah. Yeah, and then have a fan thing would be cool. But also, like, especially for, like, the movie one, the Oscars and stuff, have, like, new premieres then. That will make it to where, like, oh, I'm kind of excited to see, like, the first trailer for the new Sonic movie. I don't know. But, like, something where you're, like, or the new, like, Spider-Man or Thor is about to get its trailer. Like, if that was the place you knew that it was about to drop, like, I think people start to watch it.
Yeah.
They need to do something.
I would like it if they made it like the American voting system, because I love the idea that, like, we have the thought process that we're making a difference, but we're not. Yeah. And people think that's appalling, that, like, our voice actually doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Are you fucking kidding me? It wasn't that long ago that I can't remember on what election Harambe was
had some
casted.
votes. Yeah, had some votes.
Yeah, so can you imagine, like, if we had 100% of the fucking say?
Yeah.
We as a populace are fucking dumb. And so it'd be cool if they did that, like, with the Oscars, where we get a say to a certain degree, but then they're like, okay, Sonic's not winning a Grammy. Yeah. So, I mean, Sonic's not winning an Oscar, so we'll take it from here. You know, like...
Even if it was
nice,
like the fan votes count for like 30%, like a 33%, like a third, that'd be cool. But yeah, they need to do something. I think that they're kind of underrated, but I think that they're only underrated if they make a big switch. Yeah,
they're underrated. Exactly like you said. If they just do better, like it's a good premise, but it's just plain white bread. Yeah. You know,
It's a boring thing that I like. I see the potential, but I think it's also dying.
Yeah, and this is just two people who literally don't think about how to improve award shows. This is just ideas we have spit in like 2 minutes. There's people's whole jobs to do this stuff, and they can't. They have not done it in like years.
Yeah.
It's got to be so easy to be on the planning committee.
Yeah, you're like, let's do this. No. All right. And then like, let's go back to doing exactly what we did last year. We like that idea. Me too.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Up the security this year, but we'll do it. Pharrell Williams.
Underrated. Easily underrated. One of the coolest like producer tags ever.
His little, what is it, 3 or 4?
I think it's a four beat at the beginning.
Dude, he is...
I didn't even know. And that's what's so cool about it is like there's so many songs that I was like, oh, that's produced by Pharrell? Oh, that's produced by Pharrell?
That is every song that like, I mean... There are so many songs that I'm probably not even aware of that he's produced because I think me and you saw the little same tag thing where it's like he produced All Right.
Drop It Like It's Hot.
Drop It Like... That's the one that comes to my mind.
Yeah,
I'm like,
same.
are you fucking kidding me?
I
Like,
couldn't believe it.
He's had his foot in everything.
Yeah.
And it's not even like a... It's not even like a big part of the song. Like, it's not like featuring Pharrell. Like, I've never seen Drop It Like It's Hot featuring Pharrell or like produced. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, he's there. He produced the entire goddamn song, and it's Pharrell Williams. But you know,
yeah, he's easily like that's just one thing. Like, his rapping is underrated for sure.
Yeah.
Just like the influence he has is underrated for sure. Like there's so much. Like the whole like skateboard culture that was so big.
Skateboard P.
Yeah, like he's so much of that. Like I don't know. He's one of the most underrated.
He's a cool fucking guy.
Yeah.
Do you ever see his house?
No.
Oh my god, he sold like his like $20 million house, and I swear to God, it looks like a community college campus. Like it looks like that dude lives in an entire community college. Like he even has a statue up front, like a vague statue. And just,
God, he's so cool.
He's just a cool guy, man. Yeah. He just does a lot of cool shit. I would love to have a pair of his fucking shoes. The human race ones.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when Happy dropped. It was annoying, but I defended that song like it was my song. I was like, don't y'all put any disrespect on Pharrell. I was like, that song's
would that last for like
immaculate.
a minute?
What?
Well, like, no, you defending it.
I defended it to anyone that would talk shit. Like I didn't like go on Twitter and defend it, but like if people at like school because it came out a while back, but yeah, people at like school and stuff, I'd be like, hey, don't be talking shit about Happy.
Well, because it wasn't a bad song.
No, it was just so upbeat and so many fucking people played it.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was the song to throw in literally scenario because it was the least problematic song I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's just a guy saying he's happy, and people were like, I can't stand this.
I get it. I mean, I was at that point too. Like, it genuinely made me frustrated listening to this guy talk about how happy he is.
Yeah. All right, and my last one will be the multiverse in movies. We're starting to see it get a lot of attention.
Yeah. It's... So, like... Okay, when you say multiverse, you just mean... Not like the... Like all the movies being connected, but like the actual multiverse itself.
Yeah, like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. There's a new movie, I think it's like All About Everything and Anything or some. It's a weird name.
DC's about to tap into that.
DC's about to.
I think because they're trying to get like.
Maybe if the Flash is.
Well, Flashpoint.
Well.
If he stops beating up people in bars.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
But. It's really cool because obviously the one that comes to mind is Marvel, and they have done it super right,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just they're just miles ahead of the competition. So I'm always excited to see shit like that when it's done right, obviously. But
yeah, I think it's pretty cool, but at the same time, it seems like so the movie that I was referencing earlier is Everything Everywhere All at Once. You may have seen the trailer. It looks honestly kind of cool.
It's a long ass fucking title. Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
What is that?
I say, can you look it up real quick? But
yeah, sure.
It seemed pretty cool. But like, I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, oh, another multiverse. Like, and I was like, I've only seen like 4 movies with this. I was like, they've all been within like a year or two, and it just like already starts to feel oversaturated.
Oh and shit! What the fuck is this?
It looks crazy. It looks cool, honestly, but
a 22 American science fiction black comedy film written and directed by Dan Kwan and Daniel Schinert. It stars Michelle Yeoh, K.U. Kwan. This is not seeming like a black comedy. Mm-hmm. These are Stephanie Su, Jenny Slate, Harry Shum Jr., James Hong, and Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, that's weird. This plot follows a Chinese-American woman being audited by the IRS, who discovers that she has the power to exist in parallel universes and must help prevent the destruction of them all.
Yeah.
What?
It's wild. It seems cool.
Black comedy following a Chinese woman who gets audited and then through that process discovers she has interdimensional powers.
Yeah.
Dude, all of those seem like they were just like someone just had a jar of ideas and was just like, all right, I'll take that one, take this one.
I didn't want to be the one to tell you.
Black comedy. Oh, it just means like dark and tragic, not an African American comedy.
Yeah.
So what is that like? Because we just saw something on Hulu that said it was black stories.
Yeah, I think
it's context, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe when it's following a Chinese woman, you should probably know that's not a story of African American science fiction.
Yeah.
Okay. But context is everything.
Yeah. I feel like it's still underrated, but I hope it stops for a little bit. Like 1-2 a year is perfect.
Yeah.
But stop with I don't need 3 multiverse movies a year. Like, chill out. Give us a break.
Yeah, that's fair.
And just space them out, and I'll love them always. But I'm already starting to be like, oh my God, another one. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. My final one. Transportation via an animal.
So, like, the obvious one is like riding a horse.
I've seen people ride donkeys,
I
too.
was going to say donkeys, camels.
It's a very Texas, Mexico thing to do.
Yeah. I mean...
Ostrich would be pretty cool.
I mean, there's some cool ones. So, I want to say underrated, but like the...
Think of it as like... Okay.
Are you trying to sell me? Sell me on this.
Well, okay. So, if you're in a meeting and you're trying to pitch this, you're going to save countless lives if people switch to animals.
Yes.
You're going to be doing the world a lot of justice.
Yes.
You're taking away a lot of shit that's harming the ozone right now. Mm-hmm. You're reducing our our carbon footprint.
Yes.
You're cutting down. You get rid of a lot of people whose whole personality is like cars, which I think is an amazing population to just eliminate. I'm not pro genocide, but I know the way that sounded made it sound like I'm trying to get rid of a group of people. And wouldn't that be cool if you could just like go to like essentially a zoo / dealership and be like how good's that ostrich? And you just like that's your transportation and an ostrich.
Yeah,
you know.
I think the picture of the person standing on an alligator with a leash on it. That's what I'm imagining.
Actually, I don't. Standing on the alligator.
I'm pretty sure they're standing riding the alligator. It's not like a. I think it's a drawing. Like it's not an actual
That's fair.
Yeah. I don't think someone's actually doing it, but yeah, it'd be cool. I think it's great in a scenario of like I'm imagining like New York City or LA where it's so crowded. There's so many cars, I bet it's wonderful to just jump on a horse and just run past everyone and just be like, nah, fuck you all.
Yeah.
But in a place where, like, here, where it's not super crowded.
And it gets, like, pretty cold.
And shit's far away. It sucks ass.
Yeah. And assuming that, like, all the animals you can only pick from, like, herbivores. Because the monster truck equivalent would probably be, like...
a rhino?
Or, like, a bear or something. You're just like, shit.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta get out of this dude's way. I'm, like, just riding my big-ass Great Dane to work.
Yeah. It'd be great if, like, it was possible, but, like, a cheetah. But, like, they just couldn't. They're just too little.
Yeah. And, I mean, that's, like, top speed the entire way.
Good.
It's like a 30-minute commute for me to get to work every day. So that's just 30 minutes of that thing hauling ass. But, I mean, it'd be pretty cool. Like,
it'd be cool.
If people would be late all the time, and you're just like, hey, what can you do? I had to stop and, like, feed my horse.
Yeah, you had to take piss breaks instead of, like, gas break.
The amount of shit that'd be on the road.
Oh, God.
Yeah. There's pros and cons.
Yeah, I think it's super underrated for a super crowded crowded city. I think it's very overrated for a city that's not a city.
I think if you, like, are a part of a cult, I think that's great. Like, you have everything you need in that little town. I would 100% endorse animal transportation.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. Like, even if that's, like, the cult premise in of itself, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
I think it's more fun to say underrated, and there's no consequences on if I do it. So, underrated.